Y'all really tried it today. Y'all really tried it today. Why are you doing that right now? Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then welcome. My name is Jessyka, lover of cats, trap music, and you. I'm so excited you decided to join us today. Guys, y'all was really trying it today. Like, oh my goodness. I thought I was gonna have a real chill weekend. I decided to drive out to the country or whatever, and I checked good old Twitter, and y'all are acting a fool. Y'all are cutting up. Y'all's favorites are cutting up. So today we're gonna be talking about Kanye West versus Harriet Tubman. I mean, we know that Kanye West, you know, is a little not all the way there sometimes, but coming for Harriet Tubman, this is a new low for you. Well, actually not really. We're gonna be talking about Alsina and how he's just taking this entanglement thing to infinity and beyond, okay? Like, he is just not gonna let go of this, but honestly, I'm entertained. We're gonna be talking about Roger Stone and how he don't feel like arguing with these Negroes. And finally, we're gonna talk about, what's his name? Jeffree Star. Ugh, don't even like saying it. I'm so over this never-ending story, y'all. Like, Jeffree Star, leave us alone for the 100,000th time, please. Alright, so before we get into all those topics, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so very grateful for all the new subscribers and the new viewers that I've gotten. Also, bang that bell so you never miss any of my videos, okay? Follow me on all of my social media. It's a good time. Go over there, go browse. Okay, let's get into these topics. Right, so I want to start with Kanye West. Now, I was not going to give Kanye West any attention over here on this channel. You know, ever since he said he was running for president for the birthday party, is this a joke? Are we in a parallel universe? Like, just make it make sense. But at his little rally yesterday, he decided to come from Miss Harriet Tubman. And let me tell you guys, y'all are going to stop playing with my good sis Harriet Tubman. Like, for real. From Judge Joe Brown saying that he would rather a black man on the $20 bill before Harriet Tubman, to the screenwriter talking about he really wanted Julia Roberts to portray Harriet Tubman. Like, huh? Make that make sense. And then lastly, this Wakandan Harriet Tubman with these arms. Like, y'all stay disrespecting sis legacy, okay? So basically, Kanye West said Harriet Tubman really didn't free no slaves. She just took them from one plantation and from one white man up north to go work for another white man. And of course, he was referring to when slaves were free, they had to become maids and mammies for white families because those were really the only options they had. Most of them were illiterate. Things like that. Okay, so let me back up. I'm gonna let y'all hear what Kanye West had to say, and then we're gonna talk about the rest of this when he get done.
When Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
What is really wrong with Kanye West? Like, on top of the fact that he clearly has fell and bumped his head on those granite countertops or whatever, obviously. But he talking about that all she did was took them from the plantation to work from another white man. Number one, Kanye West, you're working for the white man right now. Adidas is not black owned, so you and yourself is working for that same white man. So make that make sense, number one. And number two, y'all gonna stop playing my good sis Harriet Tubman. This woman risked her life every single day to go and free over 1,000 slaves with a brain injury that blurred her vision or something like that. Like, that was just completely out of control. He was spilling some other stuff at this rally. You know, he was crying over about the almost decision that him and Kim made to not go through with the pregnancy for North. You know, that got him really emotional because he was saying that his dad didn't want his mom to go through the pregnancy with him. He just completely drugged some lady in the audience for asking him about reform. It's just like, I really don't know what's going on in Kanye's brain. Like, y'all love to say that he's this maniacal genius and it's all part of a bigger scheme. Well, make it make sense to me. Kanye knows what he's doing. Like he really needs to slow it down. Like, you're doing a little bit too much, and I'm not feeling it. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Next. Okay, I want to talk about August Alsina. Y'all know August Alsina started running his mouth because Jada didn't get no NDA signed because I don't know what the hell she was thinking. So then her and Will Smith kind of came together on that raggedy little red table and talked about how they're gonna keep their bad marriage for life, and it was just an entanglement and it wasn't nothing serious. Then August decided to come back and do what he was supposed to do. I mean, hey, if you're gonna be talking, at least capitalize off running your mouth. So he went ahead and dropped a song yesterday or 2 days ago called Entanglements, and I'm not gonna lie, the song is a bop, okay? Like, it's gonna be on the radio. It is a bop. It's featuring Rick Ross. They were throwing all kind of subliminal shots, honey. Nobody was spared on this one, and just Will Smith is just caught in the crossfires, you know. So, where my phone at? Jessyka, be prepared. You're a YouTuber now. Girl. Oh, okay. So Rick Ross opened kind of strong, and he said, Shawty leaning on my shoulder, got her questioning my... That's offbeat. Let me see. Shawty leaning on my shoulder, got me questioning my willpower. Jaded by her beauty, but her reputation real solid. Okay, so willpower, jaded by her beauty. You know, okay, Rick Ross, you ain't slick, obviously. What else? Keys to over 40 cars, left me with a broken heart, still gotta get around. Favorite artist, Tupac. So, we already know the Jada and Tupac got their little thing, honey. That's her real love. So, you know, he's just trying to be cute. August Alsina basically was saying that you just did this to get back at your man, you know, but he's still in love. Entanglement means tangling up in the sheets and no strings attached. You just wanted to use me to break your back. I used to pull up when Will was gone and, you know, we gonna get it on and so on. Okay, whatever. Like, you still talking, that's fine. Jada, once again, you should have this man sign an NDA. No words. Like, it is what it is. He did what any business person would do, and that's capitalize off of this and get him some little clout. Nobody was checking for August Alsina prior to this, so good for him in that regard. But boy, we already know that you still in love with her. We're not interested by. All right, I'm gonna move on to Roger Stone. If you guys don't know who Roger Stone is, he is this old wrinkly somebody. He was like Donald Trump's right-hand man, okay? He was convicted on 7 counts of lying to investigators and tampering with witnesses. This is back when Mueller was doing his investigation on everything going on with Russia and the election and all that. So, of course, his good old friend Donald Trump commuted his sentence, so he didn't have to go to prison. And so, yeah, he went to the Mo Kelly radio show. He called in on the show, and the host asking him questions like, why do you think that your sentence got commuted? I mean, there's plenty of people that don't get their sentences commuted. I mean, it can't be a coincidence that you're Donald Trump's friend as to why this happened. And basically, he said, I'm gonna listen to what he said.
So in other words, Rosenstein, guess what? Lied to Congress about a material matter. When's he being charged?
I don't know. I'd love to see it.
Standards here. That's my argument.
No. I do believe that certain people are treated differently in the federal justice system. I do absolutely believe that. But I also believe that your friendship and relationship and history with Donald Trump weighed more heavily than him just wanting to make sure that justice was done by a person in the justice system, that you were treated so unfairly. There are thousands of people treated unfairly daily. Your number just happened to come up in the lottery. I'm guessing it was more than just luck, Roger, right?
I don't really feel like arguing with this Negro.
I'm sorry, what was that? Roger?
You heard him. He don't feel like arguing with this Negro. Now, this sparked some discussions, and I want to talk about them as well. First of all, he said he didn't say this. He said somebody else in the background said this, whatever. We are interested in that, right? Whatever. But it sparked a discussion in my brain, at least. Negro. Okay, so people on Twitter were saying, is Negro a slur though? Like, you guys call yourself Negroes, like the Negro College Fund and the Negro Coalition or whatever the hell. Like, so is Negro even racist? Now, first of all, let's not act like context don't matter. Like, boy is not inherently racist, but if, you know, somebody say, get on over here, boy, you know, or something like that, you know that has some very derogatory undertones. Like, don't play. Stop. In the context in which he used it, that is inappropriate. You guys know it, I know it, we all know it, relax. But, black people, what do y'all want to be called? My best friend thinks being called black is derogatory. She's like, we're not black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're various shades of brown, so she feels like black has a negative connotation. I personally don't mind black. African American, some people have their qualms about that because they're like, you know, why are we not just American people? Why does our American have to have an asterisk on it? You know, I get that. Negro, I'm not feeling that. I'm sorry, which I don't know how y'all feeling about the Negro thing like that. To me, it goes hand in hand with colored. I mean, so just black people, I'm curious. What do y'all think is appropriate to be called? Tell me what y'all think. I'm very, very curious about that down below in the comments. And last but not least, y'all, I want to talk about this whole Jeffree Star situation. Now, in my video, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, we talked about the whole Dramageddon 3. And y'all, I am so tired of this story. Like, make it stop, end it, cut it off, turn the TV off, put it on mute, like, do something. Like, they will not shut up. Like, it's insane. Yet everybody want to be above the drama. But anyway, since you put it out there, Jeffree Star, we gonna talk about it. And you gonna get drugged, because I'm not here for it. Let me catch you up. 3 grown adults tried to take down a 19-year-old child. It didn't work. It backfired on them. They got caught up, and now they're all blaming it on each other. That's the background of the situation. So the last person to speak up was Jeffree Star. Now, he's been implicated the most. He has the most problematic history. You know, everybody kind of been pointing fingers at him, but he stayed silent, which is very uncharacteristic for him. Okay, bet. So he finally speaks. Now, everybody's been like awaiting this speech or whatever, and honestly, it was very anticlimactic. Like, no build up, no nothing. So Tati, adult number 1, who's 40 years old down there, in her video she said Jeffree, adult number 2, who's 35, is going to release all these receipts, but please be prepared to forgive whatever he got. He blackmailed the industry and all that, blah, blah, blah. So we all wondering, like, what are these receipts, sis? Like, will you be implicated? Is that why you so worried about us forgiving people? Like, what's going on? And then lastly, Shane just been basically having a mental breakdown. Anyway, so Jeffree finally speaks, and it was a 10-minute video of absolutely nothing, y'all. It's him sitting on his $1 million couch in front of his beautiful staircase. He started this whole thing subtweeting Tati. I'm not gonna expose anybody. I don't have all these receipts or whatever. Like, that's not the kind of person I am. First of all, yes it is. He said, I'm not entertaining it, but my lawyers are. And then he goes on to say, I've been on social media for weeks. I'm completely above this. No, you haven't. We've seen you run around with Black China. We didn't see you all on her whip. So no, you've just been actively avoiding this situation because you was getting drugged. So let's chill with that. It's very, very convenient to start reflecting and taking a break and being silent when people are dragging you. Why weren't you reflecting when you were living your best life and making millions off them ashy palace? You was never taking a break off of social media then. So anyway, I'm gonna spare you all the theatrics, but long story short, he apologized to James Charles, which was the 19-year-old kid that they tried to bring down, and basically said, I just got gassed up by all the things people were telling me. Who is gassing all of y'all grown ass people up? Because Tati said y'all was gassing her up. Shane said he been gassed up, and now you saying that you been gassed up. Like, what the, who is doing all the hyping? Who's doing all the gassing? Like, make that part make sense to me. How can everybody be hey, y'all seen that meme when Spider-Man just pointed at himself? That's what y'all look like. And these are full adults, guys. Keep that in your mind. These people are over the age of 30 years old. It is okay to just say, oh, I got caught. Also, Jeffree, you keep saying I didn't speak on it because I'm removing myself from the situation. You can't. You made some very, very, very alarming allegations about somebody that could have landed them in jail. And now you want to just absolve yourself? Now it's just, I'm washing my hands clean. Like, that's impossible. You can't stir the pot and then when it starts boiling over, say, all right, I'm getting out the kitchen because I'm above this. No, clean up your mess, dude. Like, fix that. But I'm not even talking about Jeffree Star in general and this whole apologies. I really don't care. Is this reason right here. He said, while y'all worried about this beauty drama, it's bigger issues in the world. First of all, sir, we can multitask. That's number 1. Like, why y'all act like we're not able to hold you accountable and can't focus on the state of the world? Like, we're able to multitask, so hang that part up. But how dare you open up them thin lips to talk about Breonna Taylor and Elijah McClain and black trans women? You are the same individual that called Jackie Aina a gorilla, called somebody a nigger bee, and said that some black woman need to take some battery acid to scrub her face to make her skin lighter. You really tried it, sir. Like, you really tried it. I cannot, y'all. I was so shocked when I first heard that come out of his mouth. Like, when I first heard those words just slip right on out them ghost lips, I was just stunned initially. Have you donated? Have you ever spoken? Another thing, guys, all this, like, the state of the world today, like, there's bigger issues right now in 2020. These issues have been going on for a long time. Emmett Till, this is not new. Black Lives Matter is not new. Police injustice is not new. Y'all had no issue multitasking any other time. It's bigger fish to fry. Them fish been out there. You out here looking bad and your friends are too. Long story short, this was not an apology to James Charles at all. It was literally just shots thrown at Tati with a little apology sprinkled in there for y'all's entertainment, I guess. You don't care about that for real. It's not really about becoming a new person for you. It's really about rebranding and getting your coin back to where you want it to be so you can continue to sit on that $1 million couch with that stairway in the back, living your best life, running around with Black China. That's what you want. I see through it. We're done here. That's all I got for you guys today. Tell me what you think about all these topics. Tell me what you think about Kanye West and why he coming for Harriet Tubman. Tell me what you think about all this Alsina just milking this entanglement thing and just creating a bop. Tell me how you feel about Roger Stone and just the whole negro, and what would you prefer as a black person to be called in America. And lastly, this Jeffree Star situation, just I don't care. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Mwah.